Most luxury cars are built to be noticed. Rolls-Royce was built for people who no longer need to be noticed. Ferrari wants attention. Lamborghini wants heads to turn. Bugatti wants you to know exactly how much it cost. But Rolls-Royce was built for a completely different kind of person. It was built for people who already have everything. Kings have been chauffeured in it. Presidents have negotiated inside it. Entire empires have moved inside the back seats of Rolls-Royces. Not because it's the fastest, not because it's the loudest, but because of what it communicates without saying a single word. Ferrari wants attention. Rolls-Royce assumes it already has power. That is a completely different kind of authority. And today, we're going to trace exactly how a company built by two completely opposite men became the global symbol of silent power. This isn't a car documentary. It's not about horsepower or leather seats or top speed. This is a documentary about power psychology, about why the most powerful people in the world choose the quietest car in the room, and how Rolls-Royce turned silence into the ultimate statement of authority. This is the story of Rolls-Royce. May 4th, 1904, the Midland Hotel, Manchester, England. Two men sat down for lunch who had absolutely nothing in common. Charles Rolls was born in London's affluent Berkeley Square, third son of a lord, educated at Eton, studied engineering at Trinity College, Cambridge, where he was the first undergraduate to ever own a motor car. He moved in elite social circles and ran one of London's first car dealerships. Henry Royce was born poor. By age 9, he was already working. No elite school, no aristocratic family. Just one consuming, almost unreasonable obsession with engineering perfection. His philosophy? Take the best that exists and make it better. One man sold status, the other built perfection. After that lunch, Charles Rolls walked away and told his colleagues, "I have met the greatest engineer in the world." 2 years later, in 1906, Rolls-Royce was officially founded. And the emotional core of that partnership, aristocratic elegance meeting engineering obsession, became the DNA of every car the company would ever build. Rolls-Royce wasn't built to impress everyone. It was built to impress the people who already had everything. Here's where the story gets interesting. Because Rolls-Royce discovered something most luxury brands never figure out. There are two kinds of wealth. The first kind needs to be seen. It buys the loudest car, the biggest watch, the most visible logo. It says, "Look what I have." The second kind doesn't need anything from you. It's already arrived. And that second kind of wealth, the quiet kind, the old money kind, chooses Rolls-Royce. Ferrari wants attention. Lamborghini sells aggression. Bugatti sells engineering. But Rolls-Royce sells silence, control, authority, and status that simply doesn't need validation. The interior of a Rolls-Royce Phantom is engineered to be one of the quietest spaces on Earth. The cabin is sealed from road noise. The ride is so smooth that champagne placed on the armrest doesn't spill at highway speed. And that's the detail most people miss. The owners almost never drive. They sit in the back. They are chauffeured. Because powerful people don't chase speed. They control environments. Rolls-Royce was never selling transportation. It was selling separation from ordinary life. Before we go further, drop a comment right now. If you could choose any luxury car, Rolls-Royce, Ferrari, Lamborghini, Which one and why? And if this kind of story is what you're here for, subscribe. Every week, EmpireMind covers the real psychology behind the world's biggest brands. Most companies, when they succeed, do one thing: scale up, sell more, build more, reach more people. Rolls-Royce understood something dangerous. Luxury disappears the moment it becomes common. So in 2024, one of its best years ever, Rolls-Royce delivered 5,712 cars to clients worldwide. In a world where Toyota sells over 10 million vehicles a year, Rolls-Royce sells 5,000, intentionally. Every car is handcrafted at their facility in Goodwood, England. The process takes months. Clients don't just buy a car, they commission one. Want a specific paint shade that matches your yacht? They'll mix it. Want a starlight headliner with fiber optic lights arranged in the pattern of the night sky on the evening your child was born? They'll build it. Want a concealed umbrella in the doorframe so you never step into rain? Standard feature. Not as features, as psychological signals of control and power. And one line captures the entire strategy. A Rolls-Royce becomes less valuable the moment too many people can own one. That is not a business decision. That is a philosophy of power. Today, Bentley competes. Maybach competes. Lamborghini has launched an SUV. Everyone is chasing the same ultra-wealthy buyer. But Rolls-Royce still feels different. Because Rolls-Royce represents old money power. Not internet wealth, not attention culture, not the kind of success that needs a 60-second video to explain itself. Silence, control, permanence, legacy. In a world where every brand is screaming for attention, Rolls-Royce remains completely, deliberately quiet. And that silence is louder than anything else on the road. Henry Royce once said, "Whatever is rightly done, however humble, is noble." He wasn't talking about luxury. He was talking about standards. And the company that carries his name has spent 120 years proving one thing. Real power rarely announces itself. It simply enters the room, and everyone feels it. What do you think? Drop it in the comments. And if this video gave you something to think about, subscribe.